All right, let's get you back to that breaking news we brought you at the top of the broadcast.
An investigation near the White House that has roads closed. This is all unfolding around Lafayette Square on the north side of the White House, and that's where we find our Katie Lusso there to get us up to speed. And Katie, I know you got there recently. What do we know?
Yeah, well, just in the last 15 minutes, we've seen a lot of activity out here. As you can see, we're pretty far, about 3 blocks from the White House, 2 blocks from where this happened. But let's take you straight into that truck that is up there. Just moments ago, we saw Secret Service officers searching around the vehicle. We saw them doing what appeared to potentially be opening the vehicle, and we see them there again. You know, they've been looking all through the area with flashlights. We saw a canine earlier, and really trying to figure out what is inside of this vehicle. Now, this happened just before 10 o'clock tonight, so really in the last hour and 15 minutes, this is when this happened. And again, this is right in front of the White House. A witness told me he saw the driver of the truck try to not only drive into the fence once, but then back up and try again. So a lot of freaked out people in the area. Now, police immediately started to evacuate the area, evacuating the neighboring hotels. We were talking to some of the people that were inside of the hotels. They were very confused. At one point, police allowed them to go into a different hotel so that they weren't standing out here. But this getting a lot of attention from people in the area, and you can see that truck is still parked there in front of the White House with the tape there, and police not letting us get any closer to where this is. If you take a look, though, at some video from a little bit earlier, you can see more of what investigators were doing. The police going around, you can see them again checking the outside of the truck right there. You can see all of that happening while we've been here. There's the canine you saw there sniffing around, trying to figure out what's inside, if there's anything inside that they need to be worried about. And all this while they are keeping people very far away, trying to get to the bottom of all of this. Now, we know that the driver of that truck was taken into police custody. We are still waiting to learn more information about them. And of course, we will bring you that information as soon as we get it right here on WUSA 9. We are just blocks from the White House. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, the big question at this point is why? Why a driver would do something like this?
Why would they do that? And you can see they're being very careful around whether they're going to open that truck or not. They're doing a lot of work to determine what may be in there because they don't know what's in there, or they may not know what's in there, so they've got to be very, very careful. And of course, the proximity to the White House means, of course, there's a whole different level of security there. All right, Katie, if you find out something else, let us know, and we'll come back to you for sure.